Now that we've gained a sense of how our community is performing by reading the scorecard, we're ready to go into greater detail in the map. Let's say that we're interested in median household income. To get there, we can either click on it in the sidebar navigation, or we can go back up to the main menu and click on median household income there. And that will take you to the indicator landing page for median household income. Here you'll notice two tabs. The Summary tab presents an overview along with analysis on how we're performing in relation to Arizona and the US. The Comparison tab is where you can explore the data using interactive charts. The first thing you'll notice on our Summary page is our fuel gauge. Now what this does is rank the Tucson metro area among 11 other western metros in the US. Higher rank on the fuel gauge indicates better performance. Here we can see that the Tucson metro area ranks near the bottom at $44,600. This is a little ways ahead of El Paso in last place at $40,500. Yet we're also a ways behind third place Albuquerque at $47,700. A handful of metros are ranked near the middle of the gauge, clustered around the US median, denoted by the blue dotted line. Denver is leading in first place at $62,000, followed closely by San Diego at $61,000. Text below the fuel gauge does three things. First, it explains why this indicator is important and why we should track it as a performance measure. It also highlights how it affects our community. Next, it shows how we compare, breaking this indicator down by various characteristics such as race and ethnicity, age, and family type. Finally, it highlights key trends. Are things improving, getting worse, or staying the same over time? Here we see that Tucson has generally followed Arizona and the US, but with a decline in 2013. Throughout this page, charts are embedded in the text, graphing each characteristic for Tucson, Arizona, and the US. And the cool thing about these charts is that you can click geographies on and off in the legend. For example, if we want to compare Tucson to the US, we can click Arizona off, and the chart regenerates with our data. For most graphs, you can also hover over a bar in the graph to see the exact value. You'll also notice infographics such as this one, which highlights some of the differences in income by family type using icons. The final section on the indicator landing page is how is it measured. Any questions you may have about how median household income is defined, or what our data source is, are answered here. Now that we've read about why an economy matters on the overview page, and read more detail about the indicator we're interested in on the indicator landing page, we're ready to jump into the data in more detail. The Comparison tab is where you can explore the large data sets of the map dashboard using interactive charts such as this one. Here we display median household income for all 38 map comparison geographies and over a trend. And these charts are interactive, so you can click geographies on and off in the legend and the chart generates with the data you're interested in. Comparison tabs offer a wide range of options. For example, if we're interested in comparing median household income in metros with large research universities, we can select metros such as Tucson, Salt Lake City, and Austin, and the chart regenerates with our data. Or if we're interested in comparing median household income in metros with large shares of government employment, we can select metros such as Tucson, El Paso, and Colorado Springs, and the chart updates.